Hi, welcome. My name is Damaris. Welcome to my channel. This is your 20-minute deep hip opener flow for you. And we're going to create more space and just release that tension and stress that we carry in our hips. So when you're ready, no props needed. And when you're ready, we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to start in child's pose. So knees nice and wide for me, big toes to touch. And start to reach the arms forward out in front and start to melt the chest down towards the earth. Good, so already feeling that stretch through the hips with our knees nice and wide. We're going to take some cleansing breaths here. So take a deep inhale through the nose. And an exhale, sigh it out. Maybe closing your eyes down, tuning in to how you feel. And we'll take another one like that. Inhale, feel the lungs. And exhale, let it go. One more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. And when you're ready, we'll start to press into your palms, starting to lift up. Coming into tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Good. We're going to extend your right leg long out to the side, so in line with your left knee. Press that sole of the foot into the floor here. Good. Soft bend in the elbows. We're going to take some cat-cows with this hip opener. So inhale, start to drop the belly, coming into your cow. Exhale, press the mat away, round through the spine, cat. Good. Two more. Inhale, drop the belly. Good. Exhale to round. Press the mat away. Good. Last one. Inhale, drop the belly. Good. Exhale to round. Good. From here, we're going to send our hips back to our heel, our left heel. So send it back. Inhale here. Good. And then start to come forward. Go back into your table. Just taking a few rocks forward and back. Move with your breath. Starting to get into the inner thigh as well as your hip. And then from here, start to send it all the way back again, and then reach your hands over to your right foot towards on a diagonal here, and we're going to melt the chest down to the mat. Good. Breathe. 4, 3. So hip stretch and side body. 4, 2. 4, 1. Beautiful. Walk your hands back through center and we'll lift on up. Good. Switching sides. So bend your right knee, tabletop, and then extend your left out. Good. 3 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly. Good. Exhale to round. Good. Move with your breath. Good. Exhale, round. Last one here. Good. Exhale to round. Stay here and then send the hips back, reaching through your hands. Good. And we'll take a few rocks here, forward and back. So getting some mobility. Love hip mobility. Feels so good. And then when you're all the way back again, stay there. And then we'll walk our hands over towards the left foot and start to melt the chest down. Okay, breathe. 4, 3. Releasing. 4, 2. 4, 1. Good. Walking your hands back through center. And we'll inhale to lift on back up. Coming into table. Good. Taking a few hip circles now. So inhale, start to point your right toes and kick it to the sky. And then we'll take some slow circles. We're drawing circles with your knee. Good. Just 3 that way. And then we'll reverse. Good. Reverse your circles. Beautiful. And bring it back to table and we'll switch sides here. So kicking your left foot to the sky. Good. Start to make those big circles, as big as you can. You might hear some cracks. Good. And reverse. Beautiful. And release. And we'll walk our hands out in front. Grip the mat with the fingers. Tucking your toes. We'll make our way to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bending the knees. Send the weight back to your heels. Melt the chest towards your thighs. Relax your neck. And we'll start to pedal it out here. You can also twist the torso as well. Just getting a deeper movement through the hips and the spine. Should feel really nice. Beautiful. And then coming into stillness, we'll take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Good. Ground down through the left heel. Inhale, rise your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Good. Hang out here. 4, 3. See if you can lift your knee higher. 4, 2. 4, 1. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through to low lunge. Good. Dropping that left knee down. Good. Inhale, rise up for me. Arms reaching up. Good. Crescent lunge. Good. Lengthen the tailbone. Lift out of the lower back here. Relax your shoulders. 4, 3. Getting that deep stretch into the front of your hips, your hip flexors. For 2, 4, 1. Good. Release the hands to the yoga mat. Tuck your back toes under, straighten the back leg, and we'll send your right leg back to down facing dog. Pedal it out. Trying to hit all areas of our hips today. Go when you're ready. Ground down through the right heel. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open your hip. Welcome to look under your left armpit here. 4, 3. 4, 2. 4, 1. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through to low lunge on your left. Good. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Good. Open the chest here. Good. Breathe into it. 4, 3. 4, 2. 4, 1. Float the hands down to the yoga mat. Tucking the back toes. Straighten the back leg. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Good. 3-legged dog. Root down through the left heel. Inhale, rise your right leg up. Bend the knee, open your hip. And we'll step it through to lizard. So stepping your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Good. And in lizard, I'd like to open the toes out to kind of 45 degrees. This gives me more space to open up. Good. And then options here, you could stay upright here in your lizard with your knee down. Or if you'd like a little bit more active, you can start to lift the back knee and start to rock forward and back. Just keep the chest open if you're taking this option here. Good, and then lowering that knee down if you're rocking. And then we'll start to fold in your lizard. So coming down to your forearms if it's available to you. Good. If this is too much, just come back up, just staying on your hands. Good. Keep pressing gently your right knee out. Breathe. Good, 3 slow breaths here. Releasing all that stress that we hold in our hips. On the next inhale, rise up onto your hands. Good, tuck your back toes under, straighten the back leg, and come back to downward facing dog. Good, we'll switch sides. Good, so root down through your right heel. Inhale, rise your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open your hip. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to lizard on the left side. So stepping on the outside of your left hand. Good, and I like to turn the toes out here. You don't have to. Good, and then staying here in stillness if that's enough. Otherwise, tucking your back toes and just taking those rocks for me. Finding that mobility is so good for our hips and support us through everyday life. Good, and then lowering the back knee, and if you did it on the other side, folding down now. Nice and gentle. Good, noticing how this side might feel a little different to the other side that you did on the right. It's really normal to hold more tension in one side of the hip than the other. So just observe that. Good, take one more deep breath in. Sigh it out. Good, press into your hands, start to lift back up. Tucking the back toes under, make our way to downward dog. Good, coming into stillness. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, just coming into pigeon now. So when you're ready, we'll just shift forward and slide the right knee behind your right wrist, roughly. And then start to scoot back, extending your back leg. Start to think about squaring your pelvis off to the top here of the mat. Good, keeping your right foot flexed. Great. So welcome to stay upright here in a more active pigeon if this is enough. Good, just keeping the chest open and maybe closing your eyes. If you'd like to take it a bit further, starting to come down into that fold, folding over your right leg. Perhaps if you can start to make a pillow with your hands or your forearms and just start to melt the forehead down here. Just release. Try to soften wherever you can here. I know it's intense. Good. Take one more breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Good, press into the yoga mat, start to lift up. Good, and we'll just turn to face the front now, the long edge of the yoga mat, and just snuggle into your half butterfly pose. So right foot snuggles in to your left thigh, flex your left toes. Good, and then inhale, reach your right arm up, and then exhale, side body stretch here. Beautiful, should feel really nice through the side of the body. Good, keep the chest open. Take a deep breath in. Good, exhale, release, bring it up. Good, start to swivel back to where we were in pigeon and we'll switch sides. So tucking the back toes. Good, you can make your way to down dog. Take a deep breath in. You can pedal the legs if you like. Let it go. Shifting forward, rolling forward, bending your left knee, taking it behind the left wrist, and then lowering that glute down. And extending your back leg, squaring the hips here. Good. Option to stay upright here. This is enough. Otherwise, folding forward. If you did it on the other side, try to do it on this side so we're balanced. Good. And if it's available to you, you can drop the forehead. Good. Just gently pull the left hip crease back and roll your right hip crease forward. Take another deep breath in. Let it go. Moving slowly, press into the yoga mat, start to lift up, and just turning into your half butterfly on this side as we open out to the long side of the yoga mat. Flex your right toes, ground down through the sit bones. Inhale, reach your left arm up, and extend over to the side. Okay, enjoying this beautiful deep stretch through the left side of the body. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release, coming all the way up. And we'll just turn now to face the other side of the yoga mat, or the back of the mat. And we'll start to come down onto our backs here. And just give yourself a hug. So hugging your knees to chest for me. Giving yourself a squeeze. Maybe rocking side to side. Beautiful. And then dropping both feet onto the yoga mat, hips distance apart. And we'll extend your right leg to the sky, flex the foot, and then bend the knee and come into your figure four. So right ankle the top of left thigh. Option just to stay here, pressing your right hand into that knee gently. Otherwise, thread the needle. Good. Hands interlaced behind the back of your knee and start to hug those legs towards you. You can roll your left ankle out one way and the other. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Slowly drop your left foot down and then draw that right knee across. So snuggling the thighs together like you're sitting at a desk. Open the arms out to cactus T and we'll take a twist. So drop the knees to the left, looking over towards the right hand. Just make sure that the right shoulder is pressing down on the yoga mat. Go deep belly breaths for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Beautiful. Use your core coming back through center, switching sides, figure 4. So coming to the soles onto the floor, hips distance apart. Extend your left leg to the sky, bend the knee, coming into your figure 4, pressing your left knee away from you. Either stay here or thread the needle. Relax your shoulders. Relax the muscles in the face and the jaw. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Go dropping that foot down if you're in thread the needle. And then draw that knee across, snuggling the thighs together. And we'll come into your twist, arms out, drop the knees to the right, look over to your left. Okay. You might be able to feel this through the outer hips here. Breathe. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Beautiful. Coming back through center. And we'll take happy baby to finish. So flex your feet, grab onto what you can, and then kick the feet to the sky. Just make sure the feet are in line with your knees. Start to draw the feet down towards the mat. Option to stay here or to rock Gentle rock side to side. Good. Feel the space that you've created through this practice. Good. Coming into stillness, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Good. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide, and we'll close here. Come into this pose. It's a short Shavasana. Just returning to your breath. Arms can just relax down by your sides. Let gravity do the work here. Just let the hips completely relax. Try not to skip Shavasana. It's where your body digests your practice and really integrates everything that you've done here, so you can feel all the benefits as you move through the rest of your day. When you're ready, start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you'd like, on an inhale, extend your arms and legs, giving yourself a big stretch out. When you're ready, bend the knees, rolling onto one side, and I'll meet you in a comfortable seat. Good. Just closing down the eyes, and we'll finish with a deep breath in together, bringing your hands to your heart, closing your eyes, sending gratitude to yourself for your body, your practice today. Take the deepest breath in. Exhale, side out. Bowing down, chin to chest. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this hip opener practice. If you liked this practice, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend. And I hope to practice with you again soon. Bye.